Crimestoppers wants to help citizens make their neighborhoods safer places to live, work, and play. That's why it's important that neighbors stay vigilant and report illegal activity. And joining us today are Alan McHale and Greg Tida from Crimestoppers Pinellas. Guys, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I know a little bit about Crimestoppers, but I know you're going to educate us even more, which I think the beginning, though, Crimestoppers is a 501c3. I had no idea, Alan.
Yes, we're not paid for out of taxpayers' dollars. We raise money from grants and from running our own local events like golf tournaments and nights out, where we generate enough funds to help paying out the rewards and keep our advertising program up to date.
And just kind of, if maybe you've seen Crimestoppers or heard that name, seen some advertisements, kind of give us an overview of where Crimestoppers falls in the community and why it's one of the organizations that people need to remember, because you never know when you're going to see some suspicious activity.
Well,
right,
this
Greg?
program started decades ago in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And with that being said, it was to bring the neighborhoods, the people, the media, and law enforcement together to try and solve crimes. And that's how it all started.
And now there's so many different elements, and there's even different aspects to Crimestoppers too that I know that you wanted to address as well that maybe people don't know.
Yeah, we look at the Crimestoppers from three different aspects. Firstly is safety. The safety from the perspective of the person who's giving us the information. We want them to remain anonymous because we know there's fear in the community for saying something or reporting crimes that maybe their neighbours or their family are involved. So we ensure that we don't take their phone number, we don't take their name or their address, and if they send us any written communication that has any of that information on it, we remove it before it goes to law enforcement. The information itself is we'll take any information regarding a crime that's taken place or one that's currently happening or one that may be happening in the future, and we always follow up on it. Crimestoppers doesn't hold on to that information. We get it out to law enforcement. And the last thing is the reward. The rewards can be up to $3,000, and we're currently looking at the possibility of increasing that to $5,000. And for Crimestoppers, you can earn that reward for an arrest rather than for a conviction. So it's a little bit less involved. Providing the information results in an arrest, you can be rewarded anything from $100 up to $3,000 currently.
And I like that you talked about being able to, if you do get a reward with an arrest, not just a conviction, which of course brings me to my next question. What do you want people out there to keep in mind? And I want to talk to you on this one, Greg. If, say, someone sees something, what is a reason to call Crimestoppers? Anytime
you believe in your gut that something is happening that needs to be reported is a good time to call Crimestoppers. And the key to all that is you will remain anonymous.
I like that. So there's no, and you guys were kind of drilling this before we got started to me, there's no such thing as a wasteful tip,
no,
right?
Not at all. Any information that you give us will be passed on to law enforcement. It may be that they hold that information for a future case or hold it on record and start to build up a profile of what may be happening on a street or within, on a street corner, and not act on it right away, but they build up that information to get a profile that when they do start to investigate or to follow up on it, that they stand a better chance of getting a conviction.
I'm curious about the community of Crimestoppers working together. Is this just a local Pinellas only, or do you have international ties, national ties? Is this kind of working together with law enforcement all over the board? Explain how that kind of works.
It is all over the board. It's actually state and national. Crimestoppers is in several countries outside the U.S. Canada is big, but the United States has its own Crimestopper international programs. We also have the state programs that involves all the counties that have Crimestopper programs, and it's not just local, it's pretty much nationwide.
I like that. Just trying to help prevent crime, of course. Well, the good news is these guys are going to be coming back to talk with us more about other examples of Crimestoppers, to share more information, which I think is so important. If you, of course, we have to share the information. If you have seen something and you want to help stop crime, there's the website, there's the phone number on your screen. Of course, it's important to say again, you can always stay anonymous as well. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting us.